had advised that traditional rulers should warn these boys, even though most of you have refused to reveal their names. You should warn them, because I am bringing a security strategy, known and unknown, to manage security in Imo State. The work of this council is not only to organize the security or vigilante group. This council must now go home and get us names of every criminal in their communities. You must collect intelligence for us. You must collect intelligence for security agencies to work. But I can assure you that the opposition party and some aggrieved members of our party who are hiring boys from neighboring states to come in here, allow me, I will deal with them. I can assure you, leave that for me. So the people who threatened that will make Imo ungovernable, before Imo becomes ungovernable, they will be ungovernable themselves.
In his capacity and responsibility as the Chief Security Officer of the state, has failed to protect the lives and property of Imo people. Consequently, under the circumstances, having critically reviewed the degeneration of bad security situation in the state, having evaluated the rate of casualties among civilian populations and security agents in the crisis, and having analyzed the immediate and remote causes and consequences of the deadly face-offs, Imo PDP has resolved as follows. In civilized climes, Governor Hope Uzodinma ought to have resigned by now. The current violent approach by Uzodinma has failed and will not work. It will not lead to peace. PDP calls on Imo people to take their destiny into their own hands by convoking an all-inclusive security summit immediately.
The so-called press conference addressed by PDP today is just a self-indictment of the party as the real perpetrators of insecurity in the state. I think it's curious to ask some pertinent questions that we clearly tell everybody that PDP is really condoning the insecurity, and they are very happy, and they are playing a script. Now they believe they have reached the climax of their script, and that's why they are trying to jump into this very unfortunate, illogical request. And all the time that people were burning police stations, illegally taking the arms of policemen and so on, and sacking police stations, we never had PDP say anything. And so it's like all those things were playing into their script of making the state ungovernable.